welcome back to part 9 of Citizen Sleeper. I have been thinking about whether I want to use the stabilizer tonight in order to get 5 dice tomorrow, and I had an idea that I haven't done yet, and I think what I want to do tomorrow, instead of taking this tonight, I'll do any checks that maybe have losing condition as a consequence, because this is going to fill it up, presumably, right? Like, we were down here before and it filled it up. So, wait, does it tell us? I think it fills it up regardless. So, like, so we're going to lose 1 overnight. If we lose 3 thingies, like, in fact, it doesn't matter how much we lose if we're going to use it. So, I think in this next day, we do any checks that may result in us losing condition, because now is the time to do it, right? If we're gonna definitely take it tomorrow. That's the plan, anyway. It's an idea. We're gonna see if it works out or not. So let's end this cycle and see what dice we get, without forgetting that we can re-roll them if we need to. God damn it. I'm so mad at myself. Whoa, okay. We're gonna re-roll the shit out of that 3. But first, this 6 and this 5 is very good. And this scared me again. This has happened before where I thought this eye was a thing. Okay. First of all, let's just check if anything looks new. Okay. It all looks... Did this have this big gap before? I guess it did. That's why it's called Founder's Gap. Okay. Oh, is today one of those days of stupid questions? Probably. So, let's think. Let's see. What did we want to do? There was something we were nearly done. What was it? The bar, wasn't it? It just seems like a waste to use a good check on the bar. But if we do that, oh no, it would have to be the 6. Right, first of all, before we do that, let's see if we can see anything that we would definitely like to do today. So, like, we can use the 5 on this and get a definite one if we want. But low end, let's check low end. No, I'll tell you what we wanted to use a 6 on, potentially. This. 100%. 100%. We can use our 5 on this. Kind of like that. If we rolled 5 5s, we could get 100 and odd quid in one day. Okay. Okay. That's an option for the 5. And then we could use a 6 on the bar, maybe, just cause. Or we could use a 6 in here. Wait. Or we could use the 5 in any of these, actually. It doesn't matter, they're the same. That's just an energy one. So it's this one that's the low-ender one. That would get us closer. Definitely. Then we'd only need 1 more die. Okay, we could use both of these dice on here to fill in low-ender if we really wanted to. I'm not too fussed about rushing this bit right now. Although also, I feel like we kind of should, just because of the tracker thing, but I feel like I'm almost getting to the point where I think he might be lying about being able to help us with the tracker just to string us along. Because I haven't seen any proof that he's ever going to help us. There's obviously going up there, which I don't want to do yet. So basically, low-ender, the bar, and the high-stakes thing is the things that I want to do today, I guess. Oh. And we need to do it right. We'll use these 2 and then we'll do a re-roll and see what we get for that. So, thing is, what happens once we get good service? Do we get more money? Do we get fired? I would like to know. If we do... That one has to be a 6, right? The only reason that I was hesitant about using a high dice on this is because we could eventually build it up just by using low dice, but Now that I've remembered we have a reroll and we have more use for the low dice, what they called? Data things? Like, we can always get money from them. I think it's fine. I think we should use the 6 here and the 5 either on the high stakes thing. Maybe on the high stakes thing, because the scrap thing's coming in tomorrow. And then low end is still a high priority, but it's so awkward when the money that we can get doesn't progress things. Let's do this one first. Yeah, I'm happy enough with this. I don't see anywhere else that we need to spend this 6. When we can use the 5 in other places. So let's do it. This definitely should finish good service, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we are best bartender. Do you know what I've also just forgot? I said that I was going to use checks that might lose us condition. Forgot I said that I was going to do that. Okay, let's do this first. What am I like? Seriously. Right. The bar. The Jarol slides from the bottle into the lumpy recycled glass, a pale grassy yellow under the overlook's warm lights. The spacer nods and takes the drink, bringing it up to their face in both hands like an offering bowl. Okay. This is the good stuff. The stuff Tala says is aged in wooden casks stored in some closed-off part of the old station among corroded wires and softly looping systems. Though sometimes it's hard to tell if Tala is joking. Either way, you like pouring this stuff. It gets on your fingers, and if you rub them together you can smell the mossy drink, cut through with aniseed, mushrooms, wood, and as the alcohol evaporates. Ugh, that sounds awful. You like those who order it too. The aged Jarol is kept beneath the bar, open to order only by those who know it's there, like the quiet spacer sitting in the bar right now. If we watch him, is he going to be bothered by us? Let's watch him. They are far enough away that you can freely watch them. As you close the bottle and tuck it beneath the bar, you call them a spacer because they bear the hallmarks: pale, vac-suited, bird-boned, and hunched beneath the weight of the station's spin gravity. Is the entire station spinning around and that's what's causing them to have the gravity? But the closer you look, the less you see a type. Pale eyes, almost grey, but kind. Delicate fingers that lightly drum the bar as if it was an instrument. A shock of black hair almost covering a forehead scar. Harry Potter? Scars are something you have learned to value. They are what marks your body from the hundreds, maybe thousands, who knows, of similar models that rolled out of SNRP's biolabs. You find yourself rubbing one on your forearm, a rough little split, something that on the good days you might think of as a mark of defiance. Yeah, scars are cool. I like my eyebrow scar. Suddenly, you hear a heavy clunking in the door. It creaks open and a huge cylindrical metal tank tumbles through, slamming into the floor. Oh, it's Tala. I was like, what is this? Delivery day. Shit. Tala breezes in from behind it, a whirl of hair and bright eyes. Shit, shit, shit. Well, I'm not staying out of it, Tala. Sleeper. She ducks behind the bar and comes over. Can you help me with this? You look at the huge metal tank suspiciously. How did you get that up here? Tala puts a hand on her hip. Are you gonna help me or what? Okay, we should have just helped. You come around the bar and get to one side of the tank. Okay, says Tala. On my count. 1, 2, 3. You both heave the tank up to standing. Somehow. You hold it in place, struggling to keep it steady. Where's this going? In the back, comes a voice from behind the tank. Somehow you manage to lug the huge thing into the back room, where you place it in one corner, dwarfing the rest of the contents in the cramped space. So it's actually just really that big. Is it like bigger than us? As you do, you hear a crunch. Uh-oh. You stand back and look at the expired rations oozing out from under the tank. Oh shit. Tyler looks at you apologetically. I know you liked those. Oh, I never bought any actually, I don't think. That's okay. So now my ration option's gone? That's okay. You push the crushed ration. We could still eat them just because they're crushed. Some people would pay to have them crushed. Probably. That's the end of that. Oh, okay. I guess there's no more rations ever. But maybe because the noodle place has opened up, it's okay. Tyler looks exhausted and rubs her shoulders. Francis, I swear to... I'm gonna ask something up. Yes, she sighs. He was supposed to be back from Etienne's up in Greenway by now. Back with our Girol. She leans against the tank. It seems like he got lost again or joined the Haifa commune. We've heard that word before, but I've forgotten what it is. We need that Girol. Once again, apologies if I say this word wrong. I've just settled on Girol. I don't know how else it would be said. Probably something really different than that. There's 4 other bars near here. And the spaces sure as hell don't come to the overlook for the ambience. She looks through the open door to check if anyone can hear her. She knocks on the hollow tank. So I'm taking matters into my own hands, she smiles. Welcome, sleeper, to the Overlook Distillery. Oh, you look around the dank back room. You must be joking or need some work. Let's go constructive, needs some work. So, you know, I think it's a good idea. Why not? She picks at some painting flaking from the metal walls. Well, I might need some help though, she shrugs. You up for it? She knocks on the tank again. Could be fun. Happy to help. Okay. She grabs you by the shoulders. I'm excited. She turns around and looks at the tank. I reckon we chop this thing in half. One half for fermentation and the other we turn into a still. We also need to gather the ingredients. She turns back and looks at you. You look more like a chopper than a gatherer. She smiles. So how about you build the still and tub and I work on the rest? I don't know whether to be offended, to be honest. I can't decide whether I'm offended by that. Oh wait, sleeper, I have an idea. Tyler is grinning now and it's making you nervous. To make up for the rations, how about we put a kitchen in here too? Will it fit? We'll make it work. She turns back to the tank. This is gonna be great, she says to herself. You look at the dented tank in the bare room. At least she has vision. I mean, it's just a blank canvas, right? We're gonna turn this into some good shit. I'm all in on this bar. I wanna live here. And I wanna inherit this. Tyler nudges you out of the back room and closes the door. As you go back to the bar, you hear the banging and thumping again. The spacer finishes up their drink and nods in your direction as they leave. You can't quite tell if it's a gesture of sympathy or good luck. So much for a quiet shift. Hey, that's the kind of loud that we like, you know? Discovered a new drive again. Oh, I guess that just means quest. Okay, yeah, drive. Though, helped set up the distillery. Right, let's see what kind of jobs there is now then. So we can still do bar shifts, but it doesn't get us anything. It gives us money, obviously. But we should probably then turn our attention to the noodle place and build the still, engineer. Okay, I wonder if this would have been different if we were the other classes. Maybe if we were one of the others, we would have been gathering. Oh, this is a big one. You'll need to cut Tyler's tank down and turn it into a still and a fermentation tub, as well as setting up the room for distilling. It's a big job. I don't think it would take that long though, if you were working on it full time, but we're not, so so it's risky. Let's see if I can roll that dice higher then. So we lose energy. We don't get anything for this. God damn. Okay. But we will once it's done, I'm sure. There's gonna be a kitchen. There's gonna be booze. It's gonna be great. one more day for scrap. Yeah, this is, we don't have that yet. So what did I say? Either low end or the tea house. I think we are gonna see how this goes. If we do it once, something might happen. If nothing happens, it's fine, but we should get 24 money. And at least it puts us in better standing for tomorrow, as opposed to doing the low end thing, which actually isn't gonna get us anything except a bit more closer. So yeah, I'm happy with this. Hold on. Yeah, let's do this first. Hold on. Hold on, because I did say anything what might make us lose condition we should consider today. So this made us lose condition, but we can do that with our other dice if we had to. None of these. I'm sorry that I always have to keep checking back through these, but I just don't often remember. It's good to keep a check on them just because it might help jog any memories of anything that I've forgotten. So there's more stabilizer to buy still, which is good. So this one is to lose money. This is a smaller version of what we can do in the tea house. We don't need to go to the M first. This is that is that. I don't think there's anything really here that makes us lose condition. Maybe this up here. I thought there was something that could make us lose 2. No. Maybe we did it. Maybe it was finished. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna do what I said then. We're gonna try and get that 24 coin. Because it was a 5 and a 6. That's a damn good roll for only having 3 dice. We should get some money from it. Sweet. 79, and we're gonna have to buy food tomorrow is a thing, and there's no rations anymore, so it's only, we're back to mushrooms or noodles, I guess. Yeah, that's, so rations are gone, but even if we fail this, we get 1 energy, so yeah. But I'm gonna reroll 2 grand, because even the Atagon agents need 1. Havenage agents need 2, but I don't need that right now. Okay. Goddamn. Remember when we couldn't get 2s and we needed them? And now we've got a 2, and now I'm wishing I had the 3. Oh man. What was I gonna do if it rolled low? What was my plan here? I've forgotten. Something that might lose us condition just because we can't. This lost us condition before. So that'll be 15 money. We're not doing anything that could lose us money unless we do a low end. But even that feels like a waste because we could use 2 good dice on this. So I think I should use just use it on this. Because money at this point is important. So my plan went a bit wrong. But it's okay. Now is the question once again of should I think I should use my dice now because the scrap place comes in tomorrow. So, not my dice, I think I should use my medicine because we're only going to be able to make the most of it if we've got all of our dice. And because we have the reroll, it's so important. I completely just forgot about the reroll before. I'm still mad about that. Okay, let's do it. And end the cycle for the day. Like, we can almost afford another one at this point, except we're gonna lose 50 of it soon, and 60 of it to scrap, so... The scrap seems worth it though, although it's £20 per scrap for one thing, or so 5 scrap or a tablet. 5 scrap is just over like 1 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we need the part, and I'm hoping that it's random and that a part crops up. Let's end this cycle. I'm so terrified of doing something wrong. So any low numbers, we know what we're doing with them. 2 6s, holy shit. Okay, we also won. 3 of those dice are now accounted for, and we can re-roll the other 2 if we want to. Let's just check. Okay, the scrap place is in. We have 1 more day. So 2 more days until we have to pay the tab, technically. 3 days to buy the scrap. We also need food today. Damn, okay, so we're only allowed 3, and then this is just a job that we can do to earn some money if we had nothing else. Oops. That wasn't it. That's more like it. Do I do this now? Yeah. We're gonna earn some back. Yeah, that's what... Okay, I only need 2 more of those. That's so important. Okay. We're building 1. We'll get there eventually. So let's... Right, let's think. Because, right, what I could do with these 6s, I could finish low ender. Or I could get 48 money, which will pay for the rest of the scrap. If we finish low ender, there might be more opportunities for money. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Before I do that then, I'm going to spend this 1. We need Yatagan data, don't we? For Sabine. And we can't die from it because that would be really shit. The game telling us to do it and then not letting us do it. Let's just check. Triple check what we need. Yatagan upload. Yeah, okay. We need 2 more of those. We would only need this 1 if I hadn't sold 1. That's annoying. Right, let's get this one. And we're gonna meet the thing. Wait, is that all I got? Oh no, I haven't extracted it yet. Why did I get money for that? It's like, no, give me my data. There's my data. Okay, the hunt is here. As long as the killer doesn't come. Those familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you. Entity, submit. Hunter's strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally in the sealed dock cannot save you. It knows. In that globed head, you see whirling strings of data, so many spinning there that they threaten to tear through the thick skin and whip out into the void around. What happened to this creature? Maybe we can help it. The threads squeeze and you lose any sympathy that you might have had. You must escape. Strike. You lash out once more, pushing Hunter back, severing threads that regrow as fast as they are broken. as you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with the hunter once and for all. This is getting too dangerous. Okay. We should be able to do that before we have the next encounter. Because we're gonna make sure we at least get all of this Yatkan data first. One more. I mean, is there any more around? There's one here. One again. So there is a chance that we roll another one, and we could do that today, but we also have so much other stuff going on. It's probably better to save that till after we've done a lot of money hustling. Because so this is tomorrow. Nothing happened last time. Right, so there's this option to just get this money, because how often are we gonna have guaranteed? Because we also need food, or to spend a dice here, which we might actually just spend a dice here. Like the two could. What's happened to my energy? Not my energy. My thingy. Is that because of the hunter? My... Oh, fuck. I can't remember what it's called. Composition. I didn't see that happen. Oh no. My thing. I wouldn't have done it. I would have done it tomorrow if I'd known that. Has that happened every time? That's bad. That means I'm gonna... Oh no, that means I'm gonna need to buy things so much sooner. Money. Okay, now we don't have a choice. We just have to do the money. But the thing, we have to spend 40 more there. Have to spend 60 here. So like we have we need 200 money in the next couple of days. Basically. The thing is, we could still get that. No, we need to spend... Need 5s and 6s for this. Thing is, I just wanted the guaranteed low ender just to see what that brings us. Oh man, this is tough choices. I don't know what to do. Because this is by far our biggest money right now. But again, it doesn't progress anything. Except it is progressing things by giving us the opportunity for scrap thingy. We also have scrap that we can sell. Opportunity, what's this called? Shipmine fragments. Fuck. Also, we just need to figure out whether things targets is actually gonna get us any closer to getting our tracker removed. I just don't believe it will anymore. 200 in the next couple of days. Do we dare risk the low end stuff right now? Like, I just don't think I do. But the thing is, if we use lower dice, then there's a chance it needs 4 instead of 2, and that's so many. So I think I maybe should just get it out of the way and then struggle with money later. But if I do, I can't pass this up. It's only 48 though, but we also need energy. Shit, this is so tough. There's no more rations. So, could be 15 for some more energy or a dice. I just feel like as soon as we start spending our best dice on getting money, we start halting things, but I'm just trying to avoid the downward spiral. We don't have... These are all time limited is the problem. So we've got 2 days before that one has to be paid. I could buy all of the scrap now and see how I feel, because then I also need to buy Sabine's thing again. I'm gonna buy another scrap, because regardless I want to buy this and I can get a lot of money back from it if it's not what I want. It was another one. Doing it again. Howard, give me all three. Give me three. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that was a lot more than I hoped for, to be honest. That was good. I'm kind of glad. It's given me hope for this. We only need one more of these, right? 3. Yeah, we only need one more of these and then we can make a ship mine for our vending machine friend, which seems huge. That's a big deal. So, since we also need to probably buy food. Yeah, okay. That's that done now. That's gonna be there for 3 days, but it's done. Yeah, that's just money. So we can forget about the scrap now. That's off our minds. So this is in 2 days. We need to pay £60 unless he's spent more. And as soon as whatever, we need to spend 100. So we're back to money. It feels a lot more doable now, especially we have 5 times 12, because we seem to get 12 for scrap, right? So 12, 58. So the scrap we have covers this bill, if it has to, and then any money we have can buy. So we are okay if we spend our dice on this. We're definitely okay. If we spend our dice on this, we're probably still okay. How much is this? It's 50% thingy. Yeah, see, it just... The neutral is fine. It means it costs a whole nother dice to get another one of these. It's fine, but it actually turns into a bigger deal to me than what it seems. So let's... Shit! I mean, it changes things if I know what this gets us. But it might... It just gets us to be a low ender. Whereas this is probably the best perk that we can get from low end. So I think we should do the money this time. And then any other time that we get a high dice, we're gonna go and put it into there. Because this never ends, is the thing. That ends. That's where I get my struggle. This is what we need in the immediate. That ends, though. I also have Havenage data that I can sell. That gives us 1. Let's do this. I could also do 1 of each. But when I see that money go in, it just gives me the reassurance that I'm going to be able to afford a pill. You know what? I'm going to do 1 of each. Split the difference. I'll have the same dilemma next time that I have a high dice, but I'll probably do it on this one because this is the highest one. And like block maintenance, not worth it anymore now because we have the noodle. The noodles replace that. We seem to be unlocking things that replace other things. Let's do this one, and then next time we have a high dice, it's going to be going into here unless we need the money. Hey, I earned some money! Nice! Look at that. Okay. Right, and these... Oh, a new drive? Build a home. There's a derelict unit under low end that remains unclaimed with lots of scrap and a little work. It could be yours. Is this what we're going to use scrap for? Okay, so we can we didn't even... Okay, we didn't even finish that. Derelict unit. Let's see. Gather materials. 4. We could do this now, but this is my backup money. This half-built unit looks long forgotten. A project that never made it. With enough scrap, you might be able to seal it up. If we have an improved home, it could make us lose less energy overnight and stuff like that. Couldn't it? I'm gonna put 1 in. I don't think it'll do anything for us. Like, it needs all 4. Before attempting to fix this place up, you'll need to amass enough scrap to make the repairs. So also, it's not going to be finished once we put all 4 in. So I'm not going to put them all in right now, just because of the money worries that I'm talking about. But I'm going to re-roll these 2. And then I might spend 1 in here. I mean, I probably will spend 1 in there. And if I get a number 1, then I can... Oh. There's my high dice. God damn. Okay. Well. I can spend that in here. Get whatever's the final low end area that unlocks. It's nice that they unlock as you go, rather than all at the end. I like that. And then we can use the 4 on noodles. I think that might be a good shout. We can put, we can put the 5 in to get more money, but I've already had this debate, and as much as I want it... No, that's not it. What the fuck am I doing? Imagine if I'd just done that and it didn't give me any low ender. This one, right? And then I don't need to do this anymore. Done. Alright, and we got some money, boys! You duel with a sharp-eyed teenager, blocking each other with careful moves. You win, and the crowd chatters, clearly impressed. Okay, let's see what that does for us. Here it is. I was like, nothing new? Caster, curious data fence. Okay. You cross between 2 walls of units. One, the cavernous streets at the... I thought it said carnivorous. Cavernous streets at the center of Low End. Okay. 2 walls of units. Okay, gotcha. The pressurized bridge is full of the clack of Talva, the shouts of children, the whir of air filters. Oh, Caster, hello. Oh, playing that game that we must have been playing. Sleeper, you turn to see a man sitting at a tavla table alone, somehow untouched by the hustle and bustle of the people around. He gestures to the stool on the opposite side of the table. Sit. I'm sitting. You sit at the metal stool and he starts setting out the board with counters, or at least the filter caps low-enders typically use in that place. Caster, he says by way of introduction, looking over his glasses. Night or day? He asks, gesturing at the caps, crudely sprayed black and white. And night. He nods. The black counters are already on your side. Let's begin. You take a plastic die each, pitted and worn, and roll to determine who starts. Caster rolls a 6, you a 4. I lead. He smiles and begins to move his first cap precisely along the board. Just a spontaneous game. I love it. Play passes back and forth between you, the dice changing hands as the caps spread along the board. As it does, Caster speaks, eyes not leaving the caps. It's unusual to see a sleeper on the eye. That's why I wanted to play you. You take your turn rolling a 5 and a 6. Fuck yeah, 5 and a 6. Ooh, carefully or aggressively? Let's play carefully first. After all, a sleeper's mind must be somehow different to a human one. Being emulated, I mean. A caster talks you... As caster talks to you... Oh my god, hold on. Words. As caster talks, you build up a wall of caps, stacking them safely across the board. Progress is slow, but you remain unexposed. Okay. I don't mean to offend you, Caster meets your eye, I merely see that you are, by definition, different. What has been subtracted in the emulation? What has been added? He slides a single cap into an open point. A risk and an opportunity. I mean, that's a good question when it comes to a game of that has an RNG element, doesn't it? How do you calculate what's the best move? He hands you the dice. Do you ever think about this, Sleeper? About what you were before and what you are now? Always. You roll a double 1 and solidify your wall. Caster whistles. The holding game, commendable. It can be brave to build from what came before. He rolls the dice and leaps your wall in a single move. But we cannot idle too long, Sleeper. The slower we move, the sooner we are caught. Holy shit. The past you is not just an idea, a concept for you. It's a living, breathing person. He looks up over his glasses, his eyes bright and wide. You split from them like a shadow splitting from its caster. They may be sleeping now, yes, but one day they will awake and carry on with their lives, unaware of your fate, no matter what it may be. Is the original us still alive and living somewhere? He hands you the dice, smiling. You are a branch severed from the main trunk, an offshoot who refuses to die, so to speak. Very cool. Okay. I like this conversation. This is deep. I feel like we're learning life lessons. I like Caster. You roll again. Under pressure now, trying to slip your caps out from under casters before you solidifies control of the game. So what I am curious about is how you see yourself in all of this. Caster asks, what does this tangle of truths make you? Free, doomed, driven. Well, we're not free, are we? We could be, if we could get rid of this tracker and stuff. I'm gonna say driven. Caster laughs. That much is obvious, Sleeper. I see it in your eyes. You are eager to make this count for something. Caster looks away through the glasses to the crowded units on all sides. But driven towards what? He starts removing caps, his home board now full. Is there an end here, or just endurance? That's a good question. You try a few more rolls, attempting to get back in the game, but Caster clears his home board with a sense of the inevitable. He has known he was winning for a while. I feel I may have pushed too far. He slides another cap from the board. I apologize. My curiosity has a habit of getting the better of me. You roll and return a cap to the board, but all the places are blocked. Caster claps his hands apologetically. You play well, really. Your weakness is not your game. He smiles warmly. We have much to learn from each other. He slides his glasses back up his nose and sits back. I feel we could share knowledge, ideas, perhaps even data. His eyes glint with that last word. To our mutual benefit. He slides his final cap from the board. It's over. He has won. Data? What kind of data? But hell yeah, I want to spend more time with Caster. That was a very cool encounter. I'll see. Please. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. He holds up his palms. My intention is only to help you endure here, and if I am able, feed my curiosities. I like the curious people in this game. Like, there is the mushroom guy. He's just curious. Caster is curious. It's so much nicer than, like, a fear or, like, an instant judgment. It's like a curiosity, and it's good to communicate it, I think, because that's how everybody learns. The game over, you notice the bustle of the walkway once more, the call of the children, the deliveries, the arguments and reconciliations. They wash over you as you stand and leave. Caster nodding goodbye as you do. Crossing the walkway, you replay the moves of the game in your mind, looking for an opening you are sure was there. I wonder how much different that might have been if we played aggressively. And I wonder if we would have got a speech telling us, like, patience and calm and, like, don't be too hot-headed. I don't know. That was cool. I liked it. So what kind of things are we gonna get to do? So he will take... Oh, hold on then. Havenage protocols. What are the old guard up to these days, I wonder? I have a ship mind for you, if you'll indulge my curiosity. Damn. If I'd known that, we could have... I mean, we're close to getting a ship mine already, but we can also sell them. We're going to be rolling in ship mines. God damn. And Yatagan business. A vial of stabilizer. The stories about Yatagan are brutal, but I want the truth. A vial of stabilizer should provide the motivation. We are going to be working towards these then. I mean, the Yatagan is more important right now. Oh, that was great. I hope this guy isn't up to no good. I feel like he's just curious. He wouldn't have given us advice unless he did, because to get on our good side. So, right, we're done with scrap. 1 dice left. We're not gonna... So we just need to go after all the Yatagan agents every time that we get a number 1. I mean, also if we get a 2, we can go for the Havenage ones as well. And start building it up. But we need to... Even the next Yatagan we get anyway is going to Sabine first. At least now we're starting to get a use for all these different datas. What would we spend a 4 on? Oh, noodles. I already decided. Yeah. It's safe, apparently, but energy. Neutral. We got money as well. Okay, I didn't say anything about money. Cool. I wonder what you get for positive then, except for 3 energy. Okay, so we got 5 money and we're going to be in the same position tomorrow for energy. I miss babysitting. That gave me so much energy. Okay. There's still this upgrade point that we have as well. Oh, we still could. We're not going to yet. We could put all of our scrap into this. 3 more. We'd still have 1 left. It's just... I can afford this tab, which I'm not doing tomorrow, I'm doing the day after, but I'm just thinking of the cost as well. Okay, yeah, we can't buy this just yet. All cryo actions are discounted. Otherwise, if we got 1 more upgrade point, we could have just done that and made it cheaper before we buy the next one. That seems really valuable over the course of the game. Like, if you can get that early. What did we get? The reroll. That was it, yeah. So really, starting off with Intuit and Engage are probably the best ones that you can start off with. Okay. At least perks-wise. Right, we've got no dice left. That means we're done for the day, right? I believe. Yeah, because we can... If we really need to get... Like, if we had extra, we can always sell ship mines for 150. So if we have a ship mine that we don't need in our pocket, that is over a pill's worth. Like, it's good. The only thing is we're only going to have 4 tomorrow because we lost shitloads of conditions somehow. If I'd known, I wouldn't have taken the stabilizer, but it is what it is. I'm not sure where we lost it. So let's end this. No. Actually, hold on. Yeah, we've saved. Alrighty then. That is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. We are gonna just next time crack on with making sure we have enough money to buy the things that we need and survive until the next scrap comes in, I guess. In the meantime, finding as much Yatagan agent data as we possibly can, and going from there. And I've probably forgotten some things, but we will pick them up next time. So thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed this once again, and I can't wait to jump back in. I will see you next time. Goodbye.